Time for another stock review. This time we're talking Akoustis, AKTS. We're going to be looking at the charts, the profitability score, the solvency score, who's buying on the inside, who's selling on the inside. We're going to study all the figures. This is being made live in a live show, just going up to the opening bell. Can you make money from this stock? That's the interesting thing. Let's get our heads down. Let's study it. What are we talking about today? What is this all about? We're going to give you the balance sheet, the profit, the loss, how much we believe the stock is actually worth. Remember, all the information here is unbiased and real. I'm not paid by anyone or sponsored by anyone to promote the stock. I'm just giving you the facts as we see them, showing you who's buying on the inside. We're also going to share in the video some information from their website. We're going to do a back test against the S&P 500. We're also going to show you the breaking news around the stock just out. All of that's coming up in this video. This is a high-tech company, so we're going to put our fingers together. You like that? Bit of AI and human integration there. I thought I'd share that with you. I thought that was quite good. All right, let's get straight into the review. Now, if you like this review, please do tap the like button if you like my content, and consider subscribing to my channel. I make all these videos live during a live video, unedited, reading the information, unbiased, just the numbers, using the most advanced algorithmic software. So, what is this company all about? Is it a good buy? Should you buy it? Should you sell it? Should you hold it? Right, let's look at the chart. Over the period of time here, you can see it's very volatile. Up and down, up and down, up and down, and then back down now at 68 cents. So it's very much a penny stock. Penny stocks are very volatile, very, very risky. Anything under $5, this is 68 cents. So it has to reverse split soon, or it has to raise money soon. Many issues when we get down at this level, because it can be delisted from the markets. Anyway, what is it? Akoustis Technologies is a filter solutions company which engages in development, design, and manufacture of radio frequency (RF) filter products. It operates through the Foundry Fabrication Services and RF filter segments. The Foundry Fabrication Services segment is composed of engineering, review services, and STC-MEMS foundry services. The RF filters segment includes amplifier and filter product sales and grant revenue. The company was founded by Jeffrey B. Shealy. So I would like to invite Jeffrey onto the show. We have a Meet the CEO series. I'd love you to be on the show. My investors, I'm sure, will contact you through the investor relations pages, or they'll do it through social media. Please do come on. I don't reach out to anyone because I don't like to spam anyone or message anyone's inboxes. I let the investors do that. So if you hear from any of my investors, or your investors rather, please do consider coming onto the show. I'd love to interview you, learn about the company, and give you a chance to give your voice here. And we can rank very, very quickly for stocks as we rank for the word stock itself. So we can draw a lot of attention to your stock, your company, should you wish to be on our show and discuss your company. Okay, now then, Jeffrey B. Shealy is the CEO, as we just spoke about. 222 employees out of North Carolina, Huntersville, North Carolina, founded in 2014. So it's been around now nearly 10 years. Maintenance requirement, very high risk if you're buying it on margin. Okay, 65 million. It's a very small company at the moment. 65 million is the market cap, but remember, that's only the value of the company that people are prepared to pay. Doesn't mean it's worth that. Could be worth less, could be worth more. Remember, I'm not here to pump or dump stock. I don't own any stock other than the S&P 500. I am simply here bringing you the facts, the numbers, unbiased, the most honest review, which is why all my reviews make alpha spread, and I'll come to that in a moment. And you can get use a link of mine to get the software completely free. Okay, high today 68 cents, low today 65, 52-week low 45 cents, and 52-week high 481. Huge swings there. No dividend, of course. It's just a growth stock. Average volume 1.32. Very low volume on average. So if you want to get out the stock, no one's prepared to pay the price that you want for your stock. You could be stuck with it. Just bear that in mind. Okay, now we've got a new member
Francesco Santos has become a member.
We've got a new member. I think he's renewed his membership. If you are a member, this is being made during a live video. You can ask me to make a review for you, for your favourite stock. And then I will interview your favourite CEO. All right, going sideways here on the earnings. Not really going up or down. Trending sideways. Well, it's better than going down, I guess. But no real growth here. Just dead straight through the centre, pretty much. The company is losing money, but we don't have any more information on here. I'm going to come to the much more detailed review in a moment. Now, who are we in bed with? Who else is buying this stock? Well, we've got investors in Editors. I don't know anything about that. Nokia, I've never reviewed it. Plug Power, great company, great innovation, great for planet Earth, but a lot of Russian oligarchs pumping and scalping and spreading false information. I know, because they've attacked my show. Yes, actually attacked it. And there's a link for that on my channel. If you go to Martyn Lucas in the search box and type PLUG, you'll find the Russian corruption video. I suggest you go and check it out. You won't believe what you see. Workhorse Desktop Metal. Be honest with you, I don't know many of these companies apart from Nokia and Plug, so I can't really give that a sentiment of how the stock will trade based upon what investors have elsewhere. Anyway, let's now move on to the website and have a little look before we go into the deep numbers. So we're going to study more numbers in a few moments' time. We're going to get into it. Is it stacking up for you so far? Well, so far, you've no idea because we have not got to the intrinsic value yet. Don't get your credit card out. Don't think of buying it. Continue studying. Get your head down. Don't give up on the video yet. We've got a bit more work to do. Remember, the biggest investment you make is on yourself. So bear with me and have some patience if you're going to invest in this. Smash the like button if you'd like to suggest this to more people. And if you don't like it, please click the down like button. I don't mind what you do, but just engage. All right, this is the website, Akoustis, revolutionizing the RF filter industry, 5G. Did you know there's something called 6 about to appear? If you watch here, look, 6E. I didn't know anything about 6E, but there you go. 6E is now the thing. I thought 5G, I must be getting old. All right, products, pushing the barriers of possibility. Explore next generation solutions that tackle the challenges and opportunities of connectivity. GDSI, trusted supplier of premium semiconductor back-end supply chain services. Invest in the future with AKTS. Find the latest financial results. Let's have a little look. What other news have we got? Now then, we do have some latest news from Akoustis I want to share with you. Just released information. This is just out. This is the information here. Akoustis achieves Wi-Fi 7 design win and volume orders for 2 new programs from current Tier 1 enterprise Wi-Fi app solutions provider. Tier 1 customers to use multiple Akoustis XBAW filters in 4x4 and 2x2 MU-MIMO enterprise access point platforms, has received volume orders to facilitate production ramp in the second half of the calendar year 2024. I would love Jeffrey Shealy to come on the show and tell me more about that. Maybe you'd call in and explain to me what you mean by volume orders. How much have you managed to secure here? Charlotte, North Carolina, Akoustis, an integrated device manufacturer of patented bulk Akoustis wave high band RF filters to mobile and other wireless applications, announced today that multiple narrowband and wideband patented XBAW filters are being designed into 2 new programs with an enterprise Wi-Fi access point AP solutions provider. Multiple narrowband and wideband XBAW filters will be employed in a company's new suite of leading 4x4 and 2x2 multi-user, multiple in multiple out MIMO Wi-Fi 7 app routers. The utilized filters span the frequency ranges of 5 to 7 gigahertz, meeting the stringent coexist requirements covering full UN11 to 4 and AN11 5 to 8. Akoustis has received volume orders from the customer for supporting the development and leading to production ramp in the second half of the calendar of 2024. Jeff Shealy said, "We're excited to incorporate our patented XBAW RF filters into a new line of cutting-edge routers with a current Tier 1 enterprise Wi-Fi provider." Mr. Shealy continued, "The company provides a complete set of narrowband and wideband XBAW filters to enable disruptive performance in new Wi-Fi 7 enterprise solutions." Okay, now let's go into the numbers. We have to study the numbers. If the numbers don't make sense, this whole review doesn't make sense. So let's go and have a look now at the numbers. We need to look at the numbers. Does it stack up? Can you make money? Can you print money from this company? As investors, that's what we're looking to do. So let's go now into the intrinsic value of the company. Here we go. Right. First of all then, have you tapped the like button so far? I do hope so. AKTS, intrinsic value. Overvaluation of 25%. At the moment, if we base this on 49 cents. Best case scenario, overvalued by 20. Worst case scenario, overvalued by 30. Now, a growth stock like this, something that could explode on great news, new customers, whatever, I'm prepared to pay 25% overvaluation. This is 27% overvaluation. However, at such a low price, there could be other catalysts here as well. Do we have any warnings? Let me have a look. AKS intrinsic value is unreliable because it is based only on its multiples and doesn't use a DCF valuation. In other words, this intrinsic value cannot be relied upon to give us an accurate valuation. It's not enough. We need to do more research into the stock, which is what we're going to do now, and dive into the balance sheet. Is it well funded? Does it have plenty of cash? Can it survive? And can it grow? Can it compete with the competition? All right, let's go down and look at the financials. So now we're going to look at the money of the company. All right, has this company got the money to grow and be successful? Well, let's look at that right now. We've got 28.6 million in revenue, and we are ramping up. That is ramping up. We've got, we're expecting this to increase. That is an S curve, up 5% on the most recent range, and we're expected in 2024 to go up considerably. You can see there. Net operating income is also improving. Net income is improving. Free cash flow up 4%. Capital expenditure down 5%. We're spending less. We've spent money and now we're reaping the benefits. Operating cash flow up 4%. Going up. That's all good. What about the balance sheet? The balance sheet, very, very important. 127 million in assets. We don't want more liabilities and we don't want long-term debt, and we like to have cash. 25 million of our assets is cash. That's very good. What about liabilities? Liabilities, long-term debt is 71% of our liabilities. Now, a new company can borrow money to set up, or it can have its own money to start up. Obviously, they've used a lot of borrowed money to start this company up. 71% of their liabilities is debt. That's not good, but how much is it? 42 million is in long-term debt. 42 million, but we have in cash 25 million. So we're in a position where we could reduce our debt by about 50%, which would then bring our debt overall liability position to about 35%, and perhaps then it's manageable. Today, we've saw some figures, again, giving more weight to the fact interest rates will come down. Now, if interest rates will come down, that's a real catalyst for this company, because if rates come down, their biggest liability being debt, which we can halve if we choose to with the cash we've got, but we can also then reduce that because interest rates will come down. That's expected. So that could be a catalyst. But right now, though, it's pressure on the company. Efficiency. We're moving in the right direction. Things are moving in the right direction. As you can see, we are losing money, but we are going in the right direction. Very much so. Operating income moving up. Look, you can see the how it's been and where it's going. It's definitely moving up in the right direction. Now then, profitability score, we've got exceptional 3-year revenue growth. So we're expecting things to look good into the future, which is what I'm talking about here, investing for the future. ROIC is increasing, exceptional 1-year revenue growth is good, and ROE is increasing. So right now, 25% isn't the highest score, obviously. It's red, not amber, not green, but it's moving in the right direction. And I think that with what they're talking about here for 2024, ramping up, if we get more information on that, this could very quickly change. Solvency, like I said there, look, it's pretty good. For a company not making much profit at the moment, 49 is okay. It's not red, it's not bright green like Apple and Amazon, but nevertheless, 49% is fine. Short-term solvency is good, long-term solvency is good, low DE is good, and positive net debt, that's not so good. But we can halve our debt, and interest rates will make that easier. So that looks promising. So far, of course, I don't buy any stocks. I only own the S&P. That way, you know my information is real, unbiased. I'm not here to pump the stocks. I'm here just to give you the facts. For me, this is the kind of sector that I'm interested in. I believe this is an important sector to be in. So for me, is it a buy right now? Well, with the news that we've just got, I would say this is a potential buy. A potential buy, because all of these figures could explode going later on in the year. And if we get to the bottom of the video and there's no one covering it, then I would say that I will be able to rank for this on YouTube and Google within a week or so, as this is leaning towards a positive review, and a lot of people would then learn about the stock. We'd ramp for the stock. Hopefully the CEO would come on my show and people could buy in and see an opportunity here. So it's a potential buy for me, I would say. Let's have a look. There's more to it yet, though. We've got Wall Street analysts giving it 140% upside. AKTS 379 upside, a best case scenario. And even worst case scenario is 53%. Looking good there. Now, the links here, if you want to compare to the competition, I will give you the links in a few moments. Below in the description and above my head, you'll find the little I. Click on that and I'll give you the link to my software. If you use my software, my members can get this for free. If you want the premium plan, you can get a discount of 10%, which basically makes my membership for free. Every one of my members should have Alpha Spread, even if it's only the free plan. However, if you have a premium plan, you can do a lot more, review a lot more, and so on and so forth. Anyway, ownership, very, very good news. Insiders have just bought some shares at the company. This is very, very good news. Guys, Arthur and Ashel, David have just bought in. Nothing really being sold, but we are buying shares. So that means very positive sentiment on the stock. We want to buy in, though, before they're buying in. Hence, the price has moved slightly. But nevertheless, as you can see, it's up at the moment, 18% this week. It is moving on that news, but we're still down over the month, and we've got insiders now buying the stock. So this is a firm. I'm going to say a firm maybe, a firm potential buy here. All right, that's more good news. Now then, we've got short interest of 9.88. Not enough anywhere near to pop the stock on a short squeeze. We don't have the volume and we don't have enough short interest. However, it's brought the stock down. So if we get any good sentiment, people might give up on their shorts and start being more bullish on the stock. Things could improve. Okay, let's move down. No recent news, only a year ago. So my review will be here within a couple of days. You'll see my review here. What about sentiment over the last 90 days? Really only 14% negative. Last 30 days, 14% negative. Over the last 7 days, just neutral, and today, just neutral news. Nothing good yet. I think the good news will come from the company when we get more information on these orders. Let's go and have a quick look at a back test on compared to the S&P. So let's do the numbers now. Is this making sense for you so far? Well, this could be a potential buy for you. If we put $10,000 in the S&P in 2016, you would now have 27,000. You'd have 3x'd. That's in blue. Whereas Akoustis Technology is in red, you'd now be down to 3,500. You would have lost about 65% of your money. So now is a good time to buy? Well, maybe. So let me wrap up this review for you and give my final thoughts on it. This is the sort of sector that I like. I think we'll rank for this within a few days, up to a week. More information will come out on the stock. I hope the CEO and the company come back to me. That can happen if all my members go and email the investor relations or tag me in using the Lucasades tag on social media. I'm sure we can get their attention and draw more people to this company. I think the balance sheet is okay. We've got a bit of cash. We can reduce our debt by 50%. Rates will come down and help that. We've got some good news around the stock. I think this is a potential buy. Click above my head for all the links. Click below in the description. If you want my my software, you can get a free version of it or a paid plan. Then you get 10% discount. All my reviews will be over here. Meet the CEO series and more information on Akoustis as we get it. There we go. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other.